I thought I'd share something with you tonight. A few of you in your comments have mentioned that, you know, when I show a completed mini album, some of you mentioned that, you know, I complete my mini albums quick, that I finish them fast. So I thought I would share with you the process that I go through before I start a mini album, and maybe that's why it seems that I finish them quicker. First I'll share with you that I'm going to start this bird mini album that Lydia had given me a while back in a Christmas rack that she sent me, and it looks like this. This is the chipboard. It's really sweet. See, it's shaped a little different than the Dollar Spot one, the ones that are available now at the Dollar Spot. So this is the album that I'm going to do now, or next. So I picked out the paper I'm using. I'm using the Kane Company, what's it called? I don't see the, it's the latest Valentine paper. I don't see a name for it. But I'm using this paper, and it's really pretty. Excuse me. Dropped something. So the first thing I did was I cut, you know, my paper. You know, I traced the bird and cut my paper. I still need to adhere it. There's 5 pages here. I still need to adhere it. And I'll use my Studio Multimedia Mat from Claudine Helmuth. That's what I use to adhere the paper onto my chipboard mini albums. So that's what I did first. Then the next thing I do is I get together everything that I'm going to use, like the flowers I'm going to use, or the embellishments, or whatever. Or if I'm going to use any Sizzix dyes, I take care of that first. Like, for example, for this bird mini album, I thought I'm going to, you know, I'll probably do a page with a dress form. So I cut out the dress form already with the lightweight chipboard. I already cut out my Tim Holtz, the mini bird cage already, and the birds. I already cut my my swirls out with the chipboard, you know, Sizzix die. No, with the Tim Holtz Sizzix die with the chipboard. And then I cut out, I also thought I'm going to use the ornate flap Sizzix die, so I already cut that out with the design paper. And then I took out my punches, and I thought, what am I going to use with my punches? Well, of course, I'm going to use my new Jenny Bolin banner punches. You know, this one. So I already went through all the scraps after I cut out the birds, and I punched out, you know, little banners, banner pieces with this. And then I already cut out, you know, like cameo shaped with my oval scallop punches. I already punched those out, knowing that I'm going to be using those. And my heart-shaped doily with my spellbinders. I already punched out that. So I do all my punches and all that. Those paper types of embellishments. I do all that. I set them aside. Then I go and I grab, you know, whatever embellishments I'm going to be using. And this time, Lydia made it really easy for me because she sent me a whole little mini album kit. You know, a whole, like, Valentine's Day kit. You know, she's got she sent me the hearts and the red ribbon, and there's heart-shaped doilies in here, which I'll probably use as photo mats, you know, for the pictures, and all kinds of other little embellishments in here. So there you go. These are the embellishments I'm going to use. So I set those aside, and then if there's anything else that I think I might be using, like, you know, other flowers, and I chose small flowers because it's a small mini album, you know, and, you know, sorry, hold on. And then these, you know, dollar spot type flowers, I got those together. And then any other Valentine's embellishment that I might have that will match the papers and the theme that I'm going for, which will probably be a shabby chic, more of, you know, pink theme and everything. So I pulled all of that stuff together, and I pulled these, you know, the bag of stitched hearts that I got from Joann's, and they're all felt. They're all felt, and they're adhesive backed. Very cool. So I got those out. And then I got out the trims that I will probably be using. So I picked up some trim at Walmart the other day, this pink trim. So I'll probably use that. I'll use this little dainty white lace that I love from Hobby Lobby. This really sweet lace. I'll be using that. And then these other, you know, blue, this matches some of the paper really well, these blue plastic flower trims, so I pulled that. And the peach one as well, so I pulled that. I pulled some of these half-back pearls, flat-back pearls or whatever, that I had gotten from Saw, at Saw Crafters. So I pulled those. So I get all those together, and then I pull, you know, at some point I may end up using this McGill punch for a mini little envelope, and this McGill punch to make a three-dimensional bird. So I pulled these two because I think at some point I will use them. So I pulled those, and I'll set those aside. So then after I have all that together, then I start putting it together, and it's easy for me. It's easier for me to put together an album, a mini album, or anything I'm doing if I can see what's available to me, which is why I store a lot of my stuff out in the open, like my trims and my spellbinders. Like I have my binder dies on magnets over here so that I can see what I have. If I don't see it, I won't use it, you know. So that's why I just keep refills in my cabinets here in my scrapbook room, because I need it out so I can see it and think to use it. So that's how I approach my mini albums. And if I'm doing a mini album for me or someone in my family, I figure out what size I'm going to be using. And for like this one, where'd I put it? Ah, hold on. And for like this one, I figure the pictures should be like 2 by 3 or 2.5 by 3, something like that. So like if I'm going to make this for my sister for Valentine's Day, I'll find, you know, those pictures and print them out ahead of time, because you know, it's always easier to scrapbook when you have the photos in front of you, because that's where the inspiration comes from, is from the photos, right? So that's how I approach my mini albums. I just thought, you know, I would share that with you, because sometimes it seems like I make them quick. And another thing I tend to do is stay up late. So that helps right there. Anyways, that's my method to my madness. I thought I'd share it. And I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully in a couple of days, now that I have everything together, within a couple of days, this little bird mini album, Valentine's mini album, will be completed, and I can share it with you. Thanks for watching, ladies. I really appreciate it. Good night now.